In today's video, I'm going to be going through my 5 million coin Team of the Week investment. So, just before the video does start, a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch. For the cheapest premium trading service for just £4, €4, or free with Amazon Prime. You'll get yourself daily trading and investing guides covering both Xbox and PlayStation with an array of different techniques depending on your budget. I've been trading for over 10 years, making over 100 million on multiple titles, and recently making over 10 million in the first month for the last 3 years. So in today's video, we are going to be going through my 5 million coin Team of the Week investment that I'm going with. It's changed a little bit since the YouTube video, and that's because we have more information, and because we have more information, there are different avenues we can go down. Now, I've invested in 3 different players for 2 different reasons across those players. So without further ado, might as well just cover the player that we covered in the YouTube video, and that is the likes of Casemiro. Now, I've picked up some first informed Casemiros and some second informed Casemiros. The reason for this is it's actually quite easy to list up the first informed Casemiro for the price of the second informed Casemiro and sell them all. It's a very, very common practice of listing first informs for second informed prices, but the more a player is using SBCs, the easier it is to do with. If you guys who missed the video earlier in the week, the reason we really like Casemiro is because if we go and look at the cheapest players by rating, and we go to the 91s, we've got Casemiro, who I guess I'll show you here. We've gone and picked up for 55, 55, 55, 59, and 54. I think I've got a few more in the unassigned and one more in my club. And then we've got a few of the first inform. First informs 50, 50, 50, no more, picked up for no more than 51. So I've kind of got about 56, 57 for the second inform and 51 for the first inform. Yeah, so back to this. So the reason we quite like him as an investment is because next week Benzema's going to go out of packs because he's going to get Team of the Year. De Bruyne's going to go out of packs because he's going to get a Team of the Year. And Messi's going to go out of packs because he's going to get a Team of the Year. Therefore, only leaving Lewandowski in packs. But obviously, Casemiro's also going to go out packs on Wednesday. So I like him because not only are all 91s potentially going to get quite rare during Team of the Year, obviously he's not going to be in packs. I can also show you what happened last year to someone like Lewandowski, who obviously got himself a Team of the Year, and he did really, really well out of packs. So we think that the other 91s could do well out of packs, especially if there's obviously a SBC that needs high rating with a Team of the Week. So he would have gone out of packs here, and you can just see he went from 59 all the way up to 87 in the best part of 10 days. So it's about a 3 to 4k rise every single day for 10 days in a row on average. Obviously it wasn't quite to that extent. So what is it going to take for Casemiro to do well? Just any SVC needing 87 plus. If they want a Team of the Week, bonus, and if they're much higher rated than 87, he is going to do immaculately well. That is the first investment. Now, we thought we were going to go for an investment. We thought we might put 5 million coins into him, but actually we've diversified our investment a little bit more than we thought. So you can see right there are a bunch of my first informed Casemiros. I've actually gone with more first informed Casemiros than second informed, just because this card went down to 51. I believe it's actually already rebounded a fair bit, because I did actually pick this one up yesterday. Yeah, he's already up to like 54, so he's already showing promising signs. And the other I've gone with 4 different investments. Next investment I've gone with Conde. Now Conde is definitely a little bit more risky. And the reason that Conde is a little bit more risky is because he's the only player I've bought who practically isn't discard in terms of like for their rating. So Conde obviously is an 87 at 48, but we can see other 87s at 21. The reason we've got to pick Conde up, he's literally the only weekly demanded Team of the Week. Now the risk with this guy is that if they release maybe a Icon SBC or a Hero SBC and it drops the whole meta market, it could drop the likes of Conde. The one thing I would say though is we've seen Saturday evening / Sunday morning being the cheapest buy time, not only last week but for multiple weeks when we had Team Week in the past, so I would feel quite confident. The Condes that we bought, we've got for basically 47, or we've got them for, what's this one, 48. We've got another one here at 48 and another there at 48. 48, more than happy to buy. If we show you the hourly average of Friday, he was 54 in the morning. Then we went down there to 49. So 48 for me is a pretty decent price. It's the cheapest it's been since the release. Yeah, the worry is that if we get a Hero or Icon SBC, it might just push him down a little bit more and then get even cheaper, which is why I probably only invested, I mean, if I start throwing some percentages out there, I'd say we've invested maybe 20 to 30% of my coins on Casemiro, 5 to 10% on the likes of Danilo, and then obviously the remaining coins have been sent on to the other ones. So Conte should do well. French, La Liga, right back. I mean, that is obviously a centre-back card, but the cards are very, very similar. Also, we can see that French right backs I mean, are at a relative limitedness. We have a Marvi, obviously, who's also a French La Liga right back, but obviously Conde offers those Barcelona links. That would arguably be a little bit more desired than the likes of Getafe. Klaus, yes, is an objective, but because of a Marvi's price, we can see that, you know, there's definitely demand for the guys who you can buy rather than do as objectives. And yeah, obviously, other than that, trash informs and objective cards. So, happy days with the likes of Conde. Now, the players that I guess I did actually mention in the video, but I've actually invested a lot more than I said I would, was the likes of Danilo. You can see loads and loads of Danilos. Now, there's a little trick that if you are struggling to buy some informs, so I wanted to get Danilo at 20, or about 20.5 maximum. But obviously, a Shadow Chem Cell can add value to a player. So what I normally do when buying an inform is I'll go, alright, I'll pay up to 20.5 for them, but if they have a Shadow, I'll pay up to 21.5. And it just allows you to buy a lot more cards at a price which is still basically discard, because we know that a Shadow is going to add value, so I might as well invest in them with a Shadow to add value. So we've gone and picked up Danilo. Now, the reason that Serie A players have become increasingly good, I guess, is because of the SBC we got today. Obviously, at the beginning of the week, on Wednesday, we did not know we were going to get a Showdown SBC. Now, I'm not too fussed by Mkhitaryan, but Divock Origi was actually a... Not only did we not know who was coming, but when this SBC has been released, it's actually a lot more demanded than we thought it'd be. I mean, just looking at that card, it would have been a bit meh. But because they've given him 5-star skills and 4-star weak foot, they've really increased the desirability for him. So, yeah, Serie A teams should be a little bit more demanded than we would have thought, you know, before any of these SBCs have been leaked. Now, there is a Radu SBC that's been leaked, but the one thing I will say about a Radu SBC is I actually don't think, despite him being a centre-back, I don't really think he'll have an effect on Breme. The reason is because, Danilo. Danilo is literally a better card with way better links. So unless this card's going to be very, very good, we don't really have anything to worry about. Another reason we don't really have much to worry about with the Danilo is because we're picking him up for 20 to 21. That's only 1k more than what a gold is going for. And it's literally the same price as what a 87 Inform is going for. So we're basically buying them their discard, but they've also got like weakened demand utility nonetheless. And the final player we've gone and picked ourselves up is Benitez. Now, obviously, we've got a few cards sitting on our watch list, but we are very deeply unassigned on the Serie A players. You can see right here, loads more Danilos, and then we can start seeing some Benitez popping up. Benitez were picked up for 14k no matter what. Again, I'm more than happy with that. If we go look at the cheapest buy rating and sort there, 85 rated informs at 14k are coming in nice. I guess Abraham's a little bit cheaper, but Benitez obviously has that strong link to Divock Origi, and he's got a bit of weakening demand. Now, obviously, some would argue, but why would someone get this Benitez if they've got that SBC? My counter argument to that would be this card came out 4 months ago, and there's a lot of new Christmas players and whatever that will not own that card, and as a result, this card will be, you know, bear in mind it's discard and its strong links to the more desired Serie A player. I don't think it's too bad. On top of that, it's also SBC fodder. Not that I really rate Inform SBC fodder that much this year, but, you know, if you can get SBC fodder and weekend league utility, it's not bad. On top of that, 85s just the other week went up to like 17, 18k due to being needed for SBCs. So obviously we could see a 14 to 18k off every 85, including the Informs. And yeah, that's about it. So we've kind of invested, I think, about 3.5 to 4 million coins already into them. Again, with the highest percentage going into Breme and Benitez. I said this in the Team of the Week video that we won't really know where we're going to put the majority of our coins until we know the SBCs. The SBCs this week that are leaked are not amazing, but if they're going in any direction, it's Serie A is the demanded ones. Declan Rice, I don't really back being that demanded. Not that there would have been many players who would have bought for him. And this Axel Fernandez, I just don't back any demand on. So really, it's just Divock Origi. And if we're going to go and look for links to Divock Origi, we're obviously going to go into the Serie A. Yeah, I think that's about all she wrote, really. I'll say Casemiro, potentially going to be holding on to him for 2 weeks. The other guys, I'll probably bin them off on Thursday. Conde, because I want to sell them before Team of the Year. So Conde, sell before Team of the Year, and the Danilos and the Benitez will also sell on. Probably going to be Thursday evening, if not Friday midday or Friday morning when Weekend League starts. But that's all she wrote. Thanks for watching, and see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.